Hi, I'm Dr. Alyse Snyder. I am a doctor of acupuncture and Chinese medicine. I have been an acupuncturist and herbalist for about 20 years, and I have been an AAT practitioner for 10. And what inspired me to bring AAT into my own practice was that I had lived in 4 different states prior to moving to Austin, Texas, and never had any allergies in my entire life. And about a year and a half after moving here, I was hit with just some really crazy fatigue and headaches, just all these joint pain symptoms, things that aren't actually traditional allergy symptoms. And I went to a lot of different places to try to get answers, and I really didn't get any until somebody told me about a man who was doing AAT at the time. He was a chiropractor, and they were like, I'm not really sure exactly what it is, but you should go try it because it changed my life. Some things that I really love, I work with children and adults, and some things that I just feel like have been phenomenal changes are people that have come to see me that were on inhalers, different asthma sort of medications, especially children. It's hard when you don't want to see them when they can't breathe and they're having these allergy symptoms, and you don't really want to just throw Claritin and Zyrtec and all the things at them either their whole life. And so using the AAT method, which is non-invasive, no needles, no shots, no drops, no supplements, but just using the ArthroStim to activate the sympathetic nervous system to help with the sensitivities, to repattern the body. I've had people come in with really crazy runny noses, these sort of breathing things, exercise-induced asthmas, and stemming from a lot of molds and just dust and dust mites and different pollens in trees. And so doing that work with them has gotten them either reduced medication, off medications, and obviously always in combination with their Western doctor, but able to do really beautiful things. I've treated people with food sensitivities where they came to see me. They were down to 5 foods, meaning 5 foods total all day. And so a salad maybe would just be arugula and 4 other things. And one person in particular I'm thinking of, I worked with for 5 years, and she's now up to 70 foods that she can eat. And so we've just been repatterning her system for all these sensitivities to these foods that she had. It's been really wonderful to see. But I have a lot of patients like that. I also have patients that see me for chemical sensitivities, fragrances, different, for example, oils, makeup, the food stuff, also red dyes, like say their kid is eating M&Ms and having some kind of response to the dye, the red or the blue dye. And while in theory, we don't always want children to eat these things, it is also just a fun part of life. Sometimes you want to go to a movie and have some M&Ms. So that's been nice that they haven't had the same reaction that they had before, which was maybe even rashes. They would have hives, have stomach aches. I do a lot of work with dairy. So people that have dairy sensitivities, gluten sensitivities. Again, these are not if you're lactose intolerant or if you have celiac, the system doesn't give your body the substance to actually break down lactose or to break down the gluten. So I want to be clear about that. But if you are just sensitive to it, meaning it causes you to have a stomach ache or perhaps loose stools or makes you feel kind of sick when you have it, but overall you're not having an immense reaction, then it's really good to help utilize the system to help with those things. I would love to say AAT has changed my life personally. So for my health, my family's life, I've seen it literally change the lives of so many of my patients, where they thank me for being able to eat a certain thing, for being able to go onto the green belt and go hiking, for being able to just get back to some sort of normalcy in their life and without having to use medications that they didn't maybe want to use. And I think it's really important that we all have this knowledge, that we come together and we get to share it on a platform that makes it so that the world can now know more about it and be able to utilize it.